Love is a way of building to a crescendo. Ride if you will, ride it with me.
What's that? Yeah, I know. I went to the doctor. Yeah, I know, we're running behind, aren't we, today? Yeah, see, I went to the doctor. They drew my blood. I had to pee in a cup, which I'm not really happy about. Well, I mean, peeing in a cup versus getting blood drawn. I mean, but still. No, I didn't know that I was going to need to pee in a cup. Otherwise, I would have drank something more substantial this morning than I would have drank more water. As it is, they were getting the bottom of the bladder with that one because it was really yellow. So that's probably something they won't be happy about. Anyway, happy Pee in a Cup Day. It's March. It's, it's Tuesday. And I've got this Jingle Bones. Ooh, wow. Yeah, I forgot how nice that smelled. Whoop. I forgot how to hold things too. Has nothing to do with the blood draw. Just has to do with me being a clumsy. And I am a clumsy. Should I just put it all in there? I mean, nah, there's another 25 grams in there. I don't know where I'm going with it. Everything is just right now. Because, yeah, I went to the doctor, and guess what he told me? Guess what she told me? She said, you look great. And I'm like, well, I'm trying really hard, I'm taking a needle and putting it in me every week. I was on metformin. I'm now off metformin. We've cut back part of the drug in the lisinopril. So lisinopril will be backed off a little bit, which is great. I think for the first time, my blood pressure that I took here was almost the exact same as the blood pressure that we took at the doctor's office. Same with the weight. My weight was 226 here, and it was 226 at the office. So that made me feel pretty good. That's nice. So yeah, she says, have you been fasting? I said, yeah, 12 hours. And she says, oh, it only needs to be 8. I'm like, oh, well, okay, well then give me a platinum star instead of a gold star, I guess. I don't know, it's fine. I'm all right, I'll have tacos for lunch. I've got tacos I can put in the air fryer, so I'm gonna air fry some tacos today. Oh, bit of coffee in the bottom of that. So yeah, I had my follow-up because I had an exam a couple of months ago. So you do an exam and then you do a follow-up, and then you do an exam and then you do a follow-up. Physical, I guess. I apparently am okay. We haven't got any test results back. When I get test results, talk about them tomorrow too. Why not? It'd be fun. I don't mind. People should go to the doctor, and make sure that they're okay. But anyway, so one drug gone, the other one cut back. That's a good start, I think. Even though I really like to be off the lisinopril, but it'll be all right. I don't mind working on backing off medications. I told the initial nurse, yeah, I want to see what I can do about the lisinopril because my blood pressure has been low and, and normal or a little lower, so she looked at me and she said, lisinopril is what's keeping your blood pressure down. And I'm like, okay, I didn't say I want to cut it off cold turkey. I said I want to work on backing off of it. Lady, I don't know who you've dealt with today over the past couple of hours. But I did not say I'm stopping cold turkey and there's nothing you can do about it. I said I'm looking to back down on it and see, if that's possible and what the process would be to do that. I tell you, man, some nurses, especially my mother, but we won't get into that. Anyway, so doctor's visit today. So that's why everything's pushed back a little bit. Everything went fine. She went over some things. They took out 3 tubes of blood. Hooray. And then I had to pee in a cup. I didn't realize I was going to have to pee in a cup. So, and I looked at that and I'm like, oh gosh, it's not tea, but it sure is a light lemonade, you know? So I'm like, hopefully that's okay. He's dehydrated. Well, yes, I'm dehydrated a little bit, I guess, because I didn't drink this morning, and I should have drank water this morning, and I didn't. Normally, I'm a bottle up by now, but everything, you get up and you're like, all right, I guess let's do this. So, it's kind of a whirlwind. Everything's a whirlwind when you get older. Things just happen quickly. Sometimes it's because it happens quickly, and other times it's because you've allowed it to happen like that. So, oh well. This smells great. So, Jingle Bones, it's a coconut, caramel, and vanilla coffee from Bones Coffee. It was part of their Christmas 5 sample pack. Yeah, I think it was 5. Really nice. I need to order some bacon. Some maple bacon, because that's always good. It's good this time of year. And we're just moseying on along. Yeah, everything seems fine. Everything seems to be good. We're plugging on along, looking at trips to do, looking at trips to not do. Boy, it's taking a long time. And I am feeling a little dizzy right now, but they took 3 tubes of blood out of me and I haven't had anything to eat, so I probably should have stopped and got something to eat. But then again, I don't want to stop and get fast food. Kind of off the fast food thing, and I feel better because of it. It doesn't mean I don't have junk food. I have lots of junk food. I've got a thing up there of Girl Scout Thin Mint cookie bites that I got from Costco. So, I have plenty of junk food. I just don't want to stop and get an entire meal of junk food, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, nothing really happened this weekend. We went to the Franklin Park Conservatory to look at the butterflies. That was nice. The butterflies are out through a specific date. I don't know if was it May? April or May, something like that. One of their areas is devoted to butterfly exhibit. So, and they're really cool. You walk right through them, you see them. They're floating around everywhere. They're landing on everything and everyone. And then there's a koi pond in there, which is really nice. Kois are interesting. So, all right. Let's get a little bit of a balloon phase going on here with this. Nice. Looks amazing. Oh, start the timer. Start the timer. Warmed up today. That's why I'm wearing shorts. It's going to be about 67, I think, outside. So it's like I'm like, short weather. Let's put on the shorts. And I washed the cars on Sunday because it actually creeped up above 55. I think it was about 57 where it topped out at. So I washed the cars on Sunday after we got back from the conservatory, and that was good. It was nice. It was good exercise. Although I will say I bent over probably way too much, and my lower back, my lower back was just fit to be tied. Because I did all that, and then I'm like, I got to sit down and rest for a minute. And then I sat down and rested, and then stood up, and I'm like, oh, I can't straighten up. So the joys of getting older, but still wanting to do work, still wanting to put forth effort. I'm going to do about 450, I think. I did put a lot of coffee out on the top there, so we'll try to maximize the coffee output here. I need to look up what the Kickstarter campaign's doing. I know that they met the goal, and they've put out stretch goals for the Riff Tracks Kickstarter, but I don't know. I don't know where they're at right now. Every year they put the Blu-ray. They put a Blu-ray option because normally it's just DVD, but they put a Blu-ray option every year as a stretch goal. And every year everybody's like, "Where's the Blu-ray?" at the beginning of every one of them. And it's like, yeah, just like last year and the year before and the year before, it's going to be a stretch goal, and they always meet that stretch goal. So I'm excited to see what happens and how it goes. Apparently Bill was on a JoCo cruise going through the Bahamas, which it has to do with comedy, because I saw Paul F. Tompkins was on there and several other people, comedic people. Comedians were on the cruise. So it looked like fun. I don't know if I'd ever want to be on a cruise. It would have to be a cruise like a Star Trek cruise where I would want to be there, because there are activities. And then like that JoCo cruise seemed interesting because there was comedy. And then, I saw the stops because Bill's wife posted a bunch of pictures along with their friend, Adriana. Oh, that's awful that I don't quite remember her name. Very nice lady. Her and her husband are great people. They were all there, and the places they stopped were just blue and bright and sunny and gorgeous and full of food and drinks. They stopped in Puerto Rico, had mofongo. Gosh, mofongo is so good. Mofongo from Puerto Rico is the tops, though. It's the absolute best. About 3.5 minute drawdown. That's pretty good. The coconut and the vanilla shine right through, but that caramel just punches you right in the face. Definitely one of those all around. You see it on the bag, it's what you're going to be smelling and tasting. Yeah. Ooh. I haven't had coffee in a minute, so it's like, ooh. And it's delicious coffee, so that's even better. So good. Bones Coffee. I got some great stuff. Highly recommend if you want to try something that's flavored. If you don't want to hunt and peck for tasting notes with some normal coffee, you want what's on the bag. That's definitely what Bones is. It's really good. It's good stuff. And I know that there are a bunch of other places that do flavor enhanced coffee. But I've tried a couple, and it's either too subtle or for some odd reason, like there was the one that I just threw away because I couldn't even look at it. It tasted like pencil shavings. And I'm like, I don't know how this can taste like pencil shavings. It's a wonderful woody taste. And I remember what pencils taste like. I was a kindergartner, I remember how some of them just tasted like sweet wood, and some of them actually kind of tasted like barbecue, like the fake, not the liquid rub, but like the powder stuff that you would apply to things. It tasted like weird barbecue. Some of them did, and that might have been the graphite as well. I chewed on enough pencils in my youth. I know how it goes. I've been there. I've done that. Anyway, so tomorrow we'll talk about the doctor's visit. Hopefully the numbers anyway that come back. We'll see we'll see if any of them have gone up or gone down. Talk about the good things and see if there's any bad things. I know that my good cholesterol has always been low. Matt's good cholesterol, though, he's been eating these overnight oats bowls. And the oats have upped his good cholesterol to an infinite amount. It's amazing. It's crazy how good his good cholesterol is. And his bad cholesterol is actually really good as well, in the green. It's not too high. So, and I know that I'm on a medication to help keep my cholesterol down, and that works really well. But unfortunately, it doesn't bump up the good cholesterol. So the good cholesterol, unless I get into a habit of eating oats, that kind of stuff, fiber and that kind of thing, it's not really, and I could. I mean, I don't like cold oats. I could just have it in the morning for breakfast, I guess, but I don't eat breakfast, which is probably also a bad thing. Anyway, so many bad things in my life. But they're getting better. They're getting better. Thank you so much for watching this morning. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow, like I said, we'll talk about some of the findings that I'm going to get. Hopefully they're all, the majority of them hopefully are good. That would be nice. Anyway, until then, I hope you have a great day. We will talk to you tomorrow. See ya. Bye.